thought this morning, where it says that the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, Arise, go down to Zarephath, which belongeth to Zion, and I want you to stay there, for the place I have sent you. There's a certain widow woman that will sustain thee. I want to talk about for a few moments this morning a divine bailout. A divine bailout. Given the recent devastations we have experienced over the past several years, we as a nation, we as a people, we have positioned ourselves to a point where we will either do one of four things. Number one, we will either trace God or trust God when we can't trace him. Number two, we will either trust God as long as we can see the benefits. Number three, we will only trust God in certain situations. Or, finally, number four, we will acknowledge that God is there, but we will still take matters into our own hands. It's sad to say, as a nation, as a country, we have gone through all of the characteristics that have been listed above. We have experienced our national leadership to put our loved ones in harm's way. We have done that by deploying them into foreign soil because of personal and generational vendettas. Truth be told, we have spent over $800 billion of taxpayers, hard-working taxpayers, to fund a war we were forced to be in. We've had over 30,000 individuals who have either given their life or they have been wounded in war. And we've gone through all of this simply because we've taken matters into our own hands. Going from the war, we have experienced a soaring downward spiral in our housing market due to insufficient banking ethics and regulatory follow-through. Homeowners, those that have lived in their homes some 20 and 25 years, are now losing their home because of faulty banking agreements, because of faulty contracts and conniving financial consultants. Simply because we have taken matters into our own hands. One of the congressmen gets up and they say that we say we live under the motto, in God we trust. Then the congressman stood there and he said, if we say this, we should live by it. Simply because it's only God that can get us out of this. share with all of us that money won't buy us out of this. Money cannot buy you out of all trouble. Because it even shares with us, and because of our nation falling apart, it proves the text to be true that the love of money. I wish somebody talked to me here this morning. For the love of money, it is the root. It's just 10 Bible readers here this morning. It's root of all evil. Given the economic struggles in our nation's society, given the Iraqi war that we continue to face, given the high cost of gas, given the high cost of groceries now, given what was shared just on yesterday, that over 700,000 jobs have been lost since January. I believe, brothers and sisters, that Elijah wanted to stop by here this morning and share with us on what we should do. Whenever the nation, whenever President Ahab have led our country, have led our nation to a pitfall, to an economic destruction, what do you do? Elijah, tell us, how do you make it? How do you cope when you have lost your job? How do you handle it, Elijah, when you don't have enough money to meet your month? And when your money is funny and your change is strange, Elijah, tell us, what do you do when you have a national catastrophe? Elijah prompted us tonight, or rather today, tell us that it's going to be only by a divine bailout. Your money won't get you out of this. Laws and bills won't get you out of this. Because even at $700 billion, there still is a question: is it enough to take care of the financial deficit that we're in right now? Is it enough to handle our financial crisis? Is it enough to bring our banking system back to stability? Is it enough to bring our stock market? Is it enough? Elijah told me to tell you, it's not enough. It's not enough. Your money won't get you out of it. Tell you that your money won't get you out of it. It's going to have to be by the plan of God. God having his people praying unto him. His people coming together and praying together. His people trusting and believing in him. That's what it's going to take. It's not going to take money, but it's going to take a country that says, in God we trust. Start trusting in him. And I know, brothers and sisters, that we are in this particular predicament where God is causing a change in our presidency. He's bringing a change. A change will come. He's bringing a change. A change will come. He's bringing a, y'all understand what I'm saying? He's bringing a change, and a change will come. But don't get caught up in the man. Don't get caught up in the man, as I have shared with you since January 1. Don't serve me. Don't worship me. I am a man. I will follow. Put your trust. We're asking God to come and intervene, just as we're asking God to bring a change, for a change will come. We're asking God on bending knees, send us a change, or a change will